Hey guys, I just wanted to ask this question that in every image you see of Jesus, he has long hair. And this is something I found significant at the moment, and I'm just researching this as well, the spiritual benefits of having long hair. Here there are many posts on YouTube of people talking about having long beards and long hair. One here is of a prominent Sikh who talks about the beard and his purpose for men. And this idea is known throughout India, throughout the Middle East, that to progress spiritually, you must grow your hair out, you must grow your beard and the hair on your head. But something as well I came across was the film Avatar. And this film also portrays this idea that hair is somehow communicating with the nature and with we're actually communicating with one another through our hair. So just play this scene here from Avatar. Just noticing the scene how they use their hair to communicate with the trees. And I've seen Avatar years ago and never really took much notice of it. But it's just interesting how I know it's only an animation, it's only somebody else's interpretation, but it's interesting how they believe that our hair is actually communicating with the world around us. Here we have a scene here where they join their hairs together. This is an interesting perspective of this animation, how they portray this idea that our hair is communicating with the forest, with each other. Um, Something I'm just noticing now, kind of convincing myself to see so many images with long haired people who are prominent, either artists or great speakers, great influential people. But another film I noticed as well is The Matrix. When we think about the idea, The Matrix is a film where The Matrix is a film where humanity is enslaved into this virtual reality world. This is the chamber that humanity is enslaved in. There in a scene of a child, but notice that the child has no hair. I know all children don't have hair. But notice here in this scene where Neo is enslaved, how even as he's grown up, he's actually completely bald. Almost bald. It's almost like the film The Matrix is portraying this idea that what enslaves you is cutting your hair, that there is some significance in growing your hair, that it amplifies your intelligence, your emotional abilities, your spiritual abilities, and it is what makes you free. And this is why other spiritual groups actually portray this idea that you need to grow your hair out, your beard, your hair on your head, um, particularly if you want to evolve in a spiritual sense or an emotional or mental sense. And if you think about it, we're the only animals who have hair, so much hair on our heads that can be grown right down to the ground. We're actually very unique in this sense, humans. So we need to maybe take more care of our hair. And just because when we cut it, there's no pain, doesn't mean that there isn't some sort of significance to the reason why we have such long hair. So I just thought that was something interesting, that there are many images, many clues across the world from different groups, different films, to portray this idea that you shouldn't cut your hair. It will enslave you in some sense. And that if you grow your hair, you can actually develop your abilities.